Okay, this is a summary slide one of the viewers made and they sent it to me. I think they did a beautiful job. I think they did it with artificial intelligence and they knew how to do that. I don't know how to do this. So it basically summarizes a comparison between the high-fat phony diet, which is the health version of the health vegan version of the Mediterranean diet, versus a low-fat. You can kind of call the high-fat phonies as like the vegan health version versus the low-fat fanatics, which would be sort of like the Mcdougall diet, the Esselstyn diet, the Spartan vegan diet, the Kempner diet, the Pritikin diet. And just to give you a little bit of a sense of it, okay, so the high-fat phony diet includes olive oil, canola oil, chocolate, so-called good fats, avocados, nuts, seeds, soy, omega-3 supplements, okay? And I just did the numbers on it. It comes out to approximately 37% fat. And if you tweak it a little, you could probably get it down, into the upper 20s, or you could tweak it a little and you could get it up into the mid upper 40s, depending on how you handle those fats. But anyways, the low-fat vegan diets, Kempner 3%, basically cured all the chronic Western diseases. Nathan Pritikin showed patients do well given as little as less than 1% of calories from fat, 0.75% of calories from fat. And it's like the White and the McLean studies are described in his books. The epidemiology populations were all eating really low-fat diets, the ones that were really healthy. Anytime you take one of those really low-fat patients, you bring them to a high-fat area, they adopt that diet and then they get fat and sick. As Mcdougall said, the higher the percentage of calories from fat, the fatter the population. Mcdougall said the biggest toxin in the Western diet is fat. Nathan Pritikin said it's impossible to be too low in fat. So anyways, this is just kind of, I'll get myself off of here. You can take a look at it if you like this slide, but it kind of summarizes it. So there it is. I thought this is kind of a cool slide. It's a little bit crowded, sure, but it's kind of interesting. The difference between the vegan Mediterranean diet, which I think is much too high in fat, versus a really low-fat diet, getting below 10%. So anyways, there it is. Hope you found it helpful.